Donut Labs, based in Finland, claims to have made a solid-state EV battery.
Oh!
They recently announced they've created this holy grail of battery tech after only being founded in 2024.
Wow.
For those wondering, solid-state batteries, pretty cool. The idea is that they replace the flammable, highly combustible liquid electrolyte used in lithium-ion batteries with a solid substance that is capable of higher energy density and faster charging. I think also they're supposed to be lighter, but I guess that's another way of saying higher energy density. Historically, though, they have been very difficult to manufacture. This technology has been researched to pretty much no avail for decades, with EV manufacturers pumping money into it hand over fist. Toyota's advanced battery research, for instance, has $13.5 billion, that's with a B, of funding with a focus on solid state. So that's exciting, except that there are some skeptics. Donut Labs has responded to skepticism with the I do not believe series, where the company is sharing third-party test results with the independent VTT Technical Research Center of Finland. However, following VTT's fast charge performance test, Zeroth, a YouTuber with a PhD in electric propulsion whose master's thesis was about solid-state batteries, cast further doubts on the product in his video called Testing the World's First Solid-State Battery. I'm not going to tell you everything that he says in his video because you should really just go watch it. It's a really good video. I watched it earlier today.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I've heard it's fantastic.
But there are a few important things to point out. He says that VTT's test results... did he actually say this part? I'm not sure if he said this part, but I was reading about it as well. So now I'm getting his video and my reading a little bit confused. So let's not say where I got what, but here's something that's really important. So the Technical Research Center, VTT Technical Research Center, says we tested the provided solid-state battery from Donut Labs. I forget if they actually put it in quotes or how they worded it, but basically they worded it in such a way. The
solid-state was a name instead of a thing.
That they're saying what Donut Labs says they sent them, but they have not actually been tasked with proving that it is in fact solid state, and they have not done any destructive testing on it. So in a way, it's kind of wild. It's like if I made let's say that LTT's true spec cables, let's say they were crap, hypothetically. But I called them true spec cable, and then I sent them to some third-party validation lab and had them test something kind of unrelated to the speed they run at, for instance.
Sure.
And I was like, you guys can test the bending radius or something.
What's their voltage drop?
And then if that test lab were to say, we tested LTT true spec cables and found that the bend radius is this much. It's kind of like credibility washing, if that makes sense.
For sure.
In a way. Because VTT never actually says it's a solid-state battery, but they tested the Donut solid-state battery. So I forget whether that came up in my reading or whether that was in the video, but that was pretty important. He also found that the voltage curve and fast charging graphs looked very close to a lithium-ion cell. Also found that while the energy density actually seemed good, it wasn't what Donut initially claimed. And then there was something that he brought up that I'm not actually sure if is an actual issue, but that is that they reached, during their testing, they reached a 90 degrees Celsius safety limit, and they had to apply another heatsink in order to do the charge test again at, I think it was 11C charging rate. But from my understanding, that might be a ZTT safety protocol based on other battery chemistries, so that might not actually mean that they were sure that this thing was going to combust.
Sure.
But if Zeroth is right, that this thing seems to just actually be maybe a good one, but just a lithium cell of some sort, then VTT was very smart to have their safety testing protocol, because theoretically, Donut Labs claimed that with their solid state battery, and I'm using quotes here, had an operating temperature that was safe of up to 100 degrees Celsius. So, or something like, or maybe more, I can't remember, but more than 90 was what they claimed. No, not zip tie tuning. Different thing. Oh, sorry, did I say ZTT? VTT Technical Research Center of Finland.
Yeah, not zip tie tuning.
Yeah, I mean they're cool, but
Yeah.
Unrelated to this.
What would be super based?
Yes,
They should just bring Zeroth out.
I
I
think
don't
they
think they'll
would
do it.
I think they would rather continue to trickle out information so they get
For
to
sure.
enjoy. Because I wouldn't have talked about them if it wasn't for their back and forth with the community about the veracity of their claims. They first showed up on my radar when they were making fantastical claims about this cell at
Look
CES.
at this.
Yeah, they're clearly riding this, but I'm taking the bait, Luke. I'm taking the bait because it is more important to me to say, hey, this thing that everyone's talking about, hold on a second, there are people who are talking about how maybe we shouldn't be talking about it, than it is to not talk about it.
I will la until people like Zeroth, who are genuinely third party and have nothing to do with that company and are not compensated by that company in any way, and were able to freely get it on their own, are able to check it out.
Because what's the
And
first?
then I'll be interested or not.
What's the first product that it's supposed to go in? It's like a motorcycle or something, right?
Not sure.
Donut Labs. Donut Lab. Motors, batteries. Oh God. Okay. Well, I can't find what it's supposed to. What it's
I mean,
supposed to go
if
in.
it is real, that's fantastic, and if it's not, that's not surprising. And we'll see how it goes.
Oh, okay. Apparently I'm correct. Wiley Giraffe says yes, it's supposed to go on a motorcycle within a couple of months. That's their claim.
Cool.
It's apparently called the Verge motorcycle. Here it is. Oh my God. Just no, not like, oh, for crying out loud. Sure. 600 kilometer range in an electric motorcycle would be wild.
Yeah.
All of this would be wild if this could ever actually happen. Like, what if I try to book a test drive? Whatever. You're not even. I'm over it.
Yeah.
I just don't think I don't think I'm ever gonna do an electric motorcycle. I mean, ever's a big word, but I don't think I'm ever gonna do it.